Marino completes the pass to Christensen, gain of 11, Polamalu with the tackle, first down, Marino calling signals. Six-yard run by Falk, Snidau with the tackle. 2nd and 4. Falk the ball carrier, no gain, right on the tackle. 3rd and 4 from the 18. Marino completes the pass to Jones, touchdown Amsterdam. The kick by Folk is good, Amsterdam 28, Indiana 14. Here's the kick from Folk. The kick from Folk is returned 25 yards by Brown, Leonard on the tackle. 1st and 10 from the 24. Thomas with a gain of 3 on the play, Davis on the tackle. Jurgensen to Brown, incomplete. 3rd and 7. Shotgun formation. Amsterdam showing blitz. Jurgensen to Thomas, 3-yard gain, Nitschke on the tackle. Richter back in punt formation. Wind in his face. A 37-yard punt by Richter, return of 4 by Wood. Marino at the line. Falk with a gain of 1 on the play, Kammerer on the tackle. Amsterdam by 14. 2nd and 9 from the 38. Marino to Christensen, incomplete, Polamalu with the coverage. 3rd and 9. Marino with the pass to Falk, gain of 7, Tally on the tackle. Conley back in punt formation. Brown waiting inside his own 10. A 45-yard punt by Conley, return of 12 by Brown. 1st and 10 from the 22. Jurgensen is sacked by Davis, loss of 7. Bears down by 14. Shotgun. Jurgensen to Ward, 9-yard gain, Adderley on the tackle.
Holding offense, number 78.
Indiana trailing by 14. 2nd and 25. Jurgensen to Wallace, gain of 9, Wood on the tackle. 3rd and 16 from the 16. Indiana hustling to the line. Jurgensen throws incomplete to Ward. Richter deep in punt formation. A 36-yard punt by Richter, out of bounds. First and 10 at the 48. Fault the ball carrier, gain of 4, Kammerer on the tackle. Amsterdam up 14. Second and 6 from the 48. Marino taking his time. Falk on the carry, gain of 2, Hampton on the tackle.
Holding, offense. Number 83, 10-yard penalty.
Second and 16 from the 42. Marino with the pass to Jones, incomplete, Gay on the coverage. Third and 16 from the 42. Marino passes to Christensen, gain of 30, Polamalu on the tackle, first down. Marino taking his time. Falk with a gain of 4 on the play, right on the tackle. Amsterdam by 14. Second and 6 at the 24. 6:19 left in the game. Amsterdam working slowly. Falk with a gain of 5 on the play, Polamalu on the tackle. Leckler back in punt formation. Standing in the end zone. "59-yard punt by Leckler, fair catch by Medjet. Edmonton by 3. Romo to Holmes, gain of 3, Paul on the tackle. Romo throws incomplete to Monk, Lavender on the coverage. Third and 7 from the 33. Romo completes the pass to Holmes, gain of 4, Coleman on the tackle. Landita from punt formation. "41-yard punt by Landita, return of 9 by
Illegal
Renfro."
block. Receiving team.
Moon calls out the signals. Reeves on the carry, 3-yard gain, Spencer on the tackle. Second and 7 at the 16. Moon completes the pass to Moss, gain of 10, Certain with the tackle, first down. "13-yard gain by Pinkett, Spencer on the tackle, first down." Moon throws incomplete to Jeff Ayers, Haynes on the coverage. Second and 10 from the 39. Moon to Gibbons, 18-yard gain, Walls with the tackle, first down. St. Pete breaks the huddle. Moon completes the pass to Pinkett, gain of 12, Urlacher with the tackle, first down. Pinkett lost 6 on the play, McMichael on the tackle. Second and 21. Moon at the line. Moon to Jeff Ayers, gain of 15, Haynes with the tackle. Third and 6. Moon to Reeves, gain of 8, fumble recovered by Witten, St. Pete maintains possession. Moon calls the signals. Reeves on the sweep, 11-yard gain, Spencer on the tackle, first down. First and goal from the 8. Current drive, 10 plays, 79 yards. They've used 5:58 on the clock. Moon throws incomplete to Pinkett. Second and goal from the 8. Pinkett lost 1 on the play, Urlacher on the tackle. Third and goal. Current drive, 12 plays, 78 yards. They've used 6:44 on the clock. Moon completes the pass to Gibbons, touchdown St. Pete. The kick by Janikowski is good, St. Pete 17, Edmonton 13. The kick from Janikowski is downed by Medjet. First and 10 from the 20. Romo throws incomplete to Kels, Renfro on the coverage. Second and 10 from the 20. Holmes on the carry, gain of 5, Nomalini with the tackle. Edmonton needs a big play here. Enforcers down 4. Third and 5 at the 25. Romo making changes at the line. Romo throws incomplete to Monk, Lavender on the coverage. Landita will punt. A 41-yard punt by Landita, fair catch by Renfro. Moon to Witten, gain of 17, Hopkins on the tackle, first down. First and 10 from the 49. They're in a slow down. Pinkett on the carry, gain of 7, Spencer on the tackle. Second and 3 from the 42. St. Pete working slowly. Pinkett on the carry, gain of 3, Babin on the tackle, first down. They're in a slow down. Moon completes the pass to Witten, gain of 34, Hopkins on the tackle, first down. First and goal. St. Pete taking their time. Moon at the line. Moon throws incomplete to Witten, Hopkins with the coverage. Moon is sacked by McMichael, loss of 7. St. Pete up 4. Third and goal from the 12. 2:32 left in the game. Moon throws incomplete to Witten, Hopkins with the coverage. 30-yard attempt for Janikowski. Wind at his back. The snap from Webster. Janikowski connects from 30 yards, St. Pete 20, Edmonton 13. Here's the kick from Janikowski. The kick from Janikowski is returned 45 yards by Mejet, Coleman on the tackle. Doubling Monk at the line. Holmes lost one on the play, Nomalini on the tackle. 2-minute warning. Second and 11. Romo to Holmes, incomplete, Renfro on the coverage. Third and 11 at the 43. 1:56 left in the game. Romo in the shotgun. Romo calls out the signals. Romo completes the pass to Bryant, gain of 8, Dishman on the tackle. Edmonton trailing by 7. 4th and 3. Monk is doubled at the line. Robinson is doubled at the line. Romo is sacked by Childress, loss of 3. St. Pete up 7. Pinkett with a gain of 4 on the play, Rice on the tackle. 2nd and 6 at the 44. Slowly coming to the line. Reeves lost 5 on the play, McMichael on the tackle. 3rd and 11. Reeves on the draw, no gain, Babin on the tackle. Leckler deep in punt formation. Mejet waiting inside his own 10. "45-yard punt by Leckler, out of bounds. Enforcers trailing by 7. Romo from the shotgun. Romo calls out the signals. Romo throws incomplete to Robinson, Guyton on the coverage. Edmonton breaks the huddle. 2nd and 10 from the 4. Romo to Robinson, incomplete. 3rd and 10 from the 4. St. Pete in a prevent. Romo throws incomplete to Robinson, St. Pete 20, Edmonton 13. Mid-Michigan by 10. Trips right. Stafford throws incomplete to Moore. 3rd and 10. Stafford to Moore, incomplete. Lee deep in punt formation. "46-yard punt by Lee, return of 6 by Webb. Pottsville down by 10. Fouts sparks out the signals. Fouts passes to Smith, gain of 17, Rogers with the tackle, first down. Rice on the carry, gain of 2, Smith on the stop. 2nd and 8 from the 49. Fouts passes to Rice, gain of 8, easily on the tackle, first down. Fouts passes to Smith, incomplete, Rogers on the coverage. 2nd and 10 from the 43. Fouts to Maynard, incomplete, Johnson with the coverage. Pottsville breaks the huddle. 3rd and 10. Shotgun formation. Fouts to Sauer, incomplete, Sanders on the coverage.
Pass interference. Defense, number 21. Automatic, first down.
Fouts completes the pass to Rice, gain of 10, Miller on the tackle, first down. Maroons trailing by 10. Doubling Sauer at the line. Fouts calling signals. Rice lost 1 on the play, Sue on the tackle. Fouts calls the signals. Fouts completes the pass to Rice, gain of 4, Goldson with the tackle. 3rd and 7 at the 16. Fouts passes to Smith, incomplete, Rogers on the coverage. 34-yard kick for Cundiff. Good snap from Beer. Cundiff is good from 34, Mid-Michigan 10, Pottsville 3. Here's the kick from Cundiff. Stafford calls the signals. Stafford throws incomplete to Holt. Simpson lost 1 on the play, Suggs on the tackle. 3rd and 11 from the 19. Shotgun formation. Stafford completes the pass to Moore, gain of 8, Dixon with the tackle. Lee from punt formation. The punt is blocked, fumble recovered by Wagner, Pottsville ball. Brown on the carry, loss of 4, Sue with the tackle. 2nd and 14. I formation. Fouts at the line. Fouts passes to Rice, gain of 17, Goldson on the tackle, first down. Pottsville trailing by 7. First and goal from the 6. Fouts calling the signals. Brown the ball carrier, loss of 4, Bowman with the tackle. Second and goal from the 10. 6:57 left in the fourth. Fouts calls out the signals. Brown on the carry, no gain, Brown on the tackle. Third and goal from the 10. Maynard is doubled at the line. Fouts to Maynard, gain of 6, Brown with the tackle. 22-yard try for Cundiff. Fouts to hold. Good snap. Cundiff is good from 22 yards, Mid-Michigan 10, Pottsville 6. Here's the kick from Cundiff. The kick from Cundiff is returned 25 yards by Alexander, Pollard on the tackle. Mid-Michigan ahead by 4. First and 10. Stafford completes the pass to Holt, gain of 7, Sherman on the tackle. Stafford working very slowly. Stafford barks out the signals. Three-yard run by Simpson, Wagner with the tackle. Mid-Michigan up 4. Third and inches from the 36. 3:56 left in the game. Mid-Michigan in no hurry. All eyes on Simpson. Simpson lost 2 on the play, Campbell on the tackle. Lee deep in punt formation. "47-yard punt by Lee, return of 9 by Webb. Fouts to Smith, incomplete. Fouts from the shotgun. Fouts throws incomplete to Maynard. Pottsville needs a big play here. Third and 10. Fouts completes the pass to Smith, gain of 16, easily on the tackle, first down. Pottsville in a hurry up. Fouts throws incomplete to Sauer, Sanders with the coverage. Second and 15 from the 39. Fouts calling signals. Fouts to Sauer, incomplete. Third and 15 from the 39. Fouts to Rice, incomplete, easily on the coverage. Fourth and 15 from the 39. Fouts calls out the signals. Fouts passes to Smith, 15-yard gain, Rogers with the tackle, first down. Maroons down by 4. First and 10. 2:06 in the fourth. Fouts completes the pass to Rice, gain of 13, easily with the tackle, first down, Pottsville down 4. Fouts throws incomplete to Maynard, Johnson on the coverage. Fouts to Smith, gain of 3, Rogers with the tackle. 3rd and 7 at the 30. Fouts completes the pass to Smith, gain of 11, Goldson on the tackle, first down. Pottsville down by 4. 1st and 10. 1:38 left in the game. 11 play 53-yard drive. 1:31 off the clock. Rice with a gain of 4 on the play, Smith on the tackle. 2nd and 6 from the 15. Current drive, 12 plays, 57 yards. 1:37 off the clock. Fouts throws incomplete to Maynard, Johnson on the coverage. 3rd and 6. Fouts throws incomplete to Smith, Rogers on the coverage. 4th and 6 from the 15. Fouts to Maynard, incomplete, Johnson on the coverage. The field is getting slick. Simpson the ball carrier, gain of 3, Campbell on the stop. 2nd and 7 from the 18. Mid-Michigan in no hurry. Simpson with the carry, no gain, and Ngata on the tackle. Mid-Michigan 10, Pottsville 6. Rogers at the line. Williams with the carry, 7-yard gain, Atwater on the tackle. 2nd and 3 from the 46. Sayers the ball carrier, gain of 5, Karras on the tackle, first down. Columbia ahead by 10. Rogers completes the pass to Diggs, gain of 29, Jennings on the tackle, first down, Columbia ahead by 10. Six-yard run by Sayers, Briggs with the tackle. Rogers barks out the signals. Sayers with a gain of 3 on the play, Brown on the tackle. 3rd and 1. Williams on the carry, gain of 3, Karras on the tackle, first down. Williams on the carry, gain of 4, Joyner on the tackle. Columbia leads by 10. Current drive, 10 plays, 72 yards. 6:37 off the clock. Rogers throws incomplete to Williams. 3rd and goal from the 4. Rogers calls out the signals. 11 play 72-yard drive. 6:40 off the clock. Sayers the ball carrier, touchdown Columbia. Crosby converts the extra point, Columbia 23, Illinois 6. Crosby boots it. The kick from Crosby is returned 22 yards by Hester, Marion on the tackle. Tomlinson the ball carrier, no gain, Dent on the tackle. Hawks trailing by 11. 2nd and 10 from the 34. Dawson completes the pass to Tomlinson, gain of 10, Weddle with the tackle. 3rd and inches from the 24. Dawson with a hard count. Dawson changing the play. Dawson passes to Rice, incomplete, LeBeau on the coverage.
False start. Offense. 5-yard penalty.
St. Louis trailing by 11. 4th and 5 from the 29. Shotgun. Dawson to Jones, gain of 18, Weddle on the tackle, 1st down. Tomlinson lost 1 on the play, Buchanan on the tackle. 2nd and 11 at the 12. Dawson to Jones, incomplete, Durson on the coverage.
Pass interference. Defense, number 78. Automatic, 1st down.
Tomlinson on the sweep, touchdown St. Louis. The conversion failed, Vegas 21, St. Louis 16. The kick from Rackers. The kick from Rackers is returned 27 yards by Goodman, Quinn on the stop. Prescott throws incomplete to Gronkowski, Woodson on the coverage. Payton on the carry, 10-yard gain, Brooks with the tackle. 3rd and inches from the 36. Payton with a gain of 3 on the play, Cushing on the tackle, 1st down. Payton with a 4-yard run, Thomas on the tackle. 2nd and 6. Prescott completes the pass to Payton, gain of 6, Brooks on the tackle. 3rd and inches from the 49. I formation. Prescott at the line. Payton on the carry, gain of 3, Lilly with the tackle, 1st down. Prescott making changes at the line. Taylor is doubled at the line. Gronkowski is doubled at the line. Prescott completes the pass to Gronkowski, gain of 7, Woodson with the tackle. 2nd and 3 from the 41. Prescott at the line. Five-yard run by Payton, Woodson on the tackle, 1st down. Prescott to Taylor, gain of 22, Rich on the tackle, 1st down. Prescott is sacked by Lilly, touchdown St. Louis, fumble recovered by Seau, return for a St. Louis touchdown. The kick by Rackers is good, St. Louis 23, Vegas 21. The kick from Rackers. The kick from Rackers is returned 18 yards by Goodman, Cushing with the tackle. Matthews with a gain of 6 on the play, Seau on the tackle. 2nd and 4 from the 21. Prescott barks out the signals. Prescott completes the pass to Payton, gain of 13, Brooks on the stop, 1st down. One-yard gain by Payton, Smith on the tackle. Vegas trailing by 2. 2nd and 9 from the 35. Prescott is sacked by Smith. Loss of 9. Vegas down 2. 3rd and 18 from the 26. Shotgun formation. Prescott completes the pass to Gronkowski, gain of 13.
Illegal motion.
Woodson on the stop.
Offense, number 88, 5-yard penalty.
Wilson back to punt. Wilson with a gain of 2 on the play, Manning with the tackle.
Encroachment, defense. Number 74, 5-yard penalty.
Vegas down by 2. St. Louis showing blitz. A 26-yard gain by Payton, Woodson on the tackle, 1st down. Vegas in a hurry up. Garrett on the carry, touchdown Vegas. Novak makes the extra point, Vegas 28, St. Louis 23. The kick from Novak is down by Manning. Dawson brings them to the line. Dawson passes to Jones, incomplete, Durson on the coverage. 2nd and 10 from the 20. Dawson to Rice, incomplete, LeBeau with the coverage. Important play for St. Louis. 3rd and 10 from the 20. Dawson from the shotgun. Dawson to Jones, gain of 4, Weddle on the tackle. Studstill to punt. "38-yard punt by Studstill, fair catch by Garrett. Prescott completes the pass to Taylor, touchdown Vegas. Novak makes the extra point, Vegas 35, St. Louis 23. Novak to kick off.